Would you like to have a pressurized hose in the back of your car? I'm going to show you how I've set up mine. This is my hose. I'm going to show you how I set up mine so you can do your own. Let's get into it. Having a hose in the back of the ute is good, so that way if you've got kids you can hose them off if they go to the beach or if they get dirty before they get in your car. Or if you get something on your hand, you can wash it off. Or if you have a bit of bird poo or something on your windscreen and you don't have a hose around, you can just hose it down. If I miss something during these videos, just make a comment down the bottom and I will reply to it and answer your questions where I can. So I'm going to start from the beginning of the setup and work my way through it to show you what I've done. You will be able to do something different for your setup, but this is what I've done, so this works for me. So I've started with a double-ended male fitting for a garden hose to fill up. Did it with a hose clamp and 10mm PVC pipe. I just used a heat gun to expand the PVC pipe to fit it over the 13mm male end, and then just a hose clamp to clamp it. I've then got a garden cock to isolate the water when I'm done filling, so that way it doesn't drain out of this hose. This then goes through to where I have the 20-litre water container. Let me show you that. So this is the water container that I have in the back. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey, I'm just in the back of the ute and it echoes off the canopy. This is where the water comes in to the top of the container. So I've got a loop here so that way it can run in and it doesn't drain back. This is the drain out, but I'll get to that soon. So I've just got it ratchet strapped in and it's held in. Put a barbed fitting and another bit of tube which goes to the pump. Let me show you the pump. This is the pump that I've got it going to. I got it off eBay. It's allegedly rated to 130 psi and gives 12 litres per minute. Whether it does or it doesn't matter. It suits my needs, so it does what I want it to. Coming out of the pump, I originally had PVC pipe, but it wasn't rated for the pressure that was there, and pipe burst under the pressure. So I've now replaced that with a bit of garden hose. Coming out of the pump is the hose, and it goes to the gun. And this pump has a pressure switch in it, so that way when you pull the trigger, it activates the pump, and when you stop, the pump stops. So that way it doesn't over pump. So I'll show you that now. I'll pull the trigger. So I think that's a really good function. Oops. So it's a really basic setup. Now I've got this going to my control box and I just have it on this first switch so that way I can isolate it when I want, and I just drain the pressure out when I'm done. So once I'm done, I'm going to show you how I've got it all packed up. So I've got the hose packed away in a small backpack so that way it's away neat and tidy, and it's out of the way. When I'm filling up, I open up this cock, the water comes through, and then once it's full, you can see it's starting to drain through here. I know it's full. I turn this cock off again, and then the excess drains out. I've got that hose not too far in, that hose does not go into the bottle, so that way it can't siphon the water out. Then once I've turned off the garden hose, I then disconnect it and let any excess water in this section of hose, drain out off the side of the car. So I've just got that tail floating in the breeze. This setup may not be what you want to do, but it may give you ideas for what you can do. Like I said, it's good for washing off kids' feet, your hands, whatever else if you need to in a hurry and you don't have a hose around. Comments below of how you think I could improve it, or how you would improve your setup to get it to suit your needs. So that way you might be able to help someone else in the comments. Make sure you keep watching for the next video.